Welcome back, g'day gamers, and let's play Jungle Strike. Here for mission 3, we find ourselves in the desert. Okay, well there's some jungle off to the right, so we're slowly getting toward the jungle that we find in the title of the game, Jungle Strike here, but in the last video we of course saw not Saddam and not Castro furious, absolutely furious about the lone pilot, the absolute badass that single-handedly stole their plutonium and ruined their nuclear subfleet operations. That was me, because I'm awesome, obviously. We start off trying to fight this terrorist training camp, and what better place to find a terrorist training camp than in the desert? How very forward-thinking of this game from the 90s to know that we'd be in the desert hunting down terrorists even in this day and age. So, taking off. First things first, there's actually an item that I remember immediately down to the south, which is going to come in very handy under these tents here. And this is, of course, the quick winch. We are going to see our winch speed probably double now that we've picked this little item up. So the terrorist training camps, we need to take out these towers, but I'm also going to take out the tents because there's a lot of fuel, there's an armor repair in one, I think there's some ammunition crates and some enemies we can pick up underneath them. Now this mission's pretty light on for fuel. I think, well, it might not actually be that light on for fuel, it might just be that I take my sweet ass time completing the mission because I'm too busy shooting everything and trying to pick everything up. But for the way I play this mission, it's going to be really light on fuel. And there we go, we used that guy's rocket launcher to take out the guard tower. You can see these guys are pretty well armoured, even with the increased rate of fire I have from my new co-pilot. They're still taking quite a few rounds to put down, but of course one Hydra rocket will always take him out first go. Die. Oh, killed the ammo crate. You've got to really be careful with the amount of rounds you send down range on this thing, because if you let a few more go after it's been destroyed, it'll destroy whatever else is on the ground. So you really need to time your bullet stream to cut off just as they explode. And we can see a guy running away. We want to make sure we don't kill him, because when we drop him off, we can see there's someone on the end of the winch there, pointing a gun at him, saying, "Oi, get on," because he's an unwilling participant. But we're going to pick up armor when we drop him off, so that's very important. There we go, some fuel drums. Very lucky I didn't actually blow them up as well. There we go. That was very close. He started to shoot the guy running away. We don't want to do that, of course, because we value his armor much more. We're going to see Sheridan tanks in this mission. And Sheridan tanks, they don't take much more of a pounding than the other things we've seen so far, but their rate of fire is significantly faster and they can do a lot more damage. And you're going to see they're going to do a lot more damage to me than has been done previously. It's going to jink to the right there. Oh, awesome. I normally always destroy one of those fuel crates, so I'm... Okay, that was a complete mistake. I didn't mean to shoot that guy that was running. Let's see how well that holds up in a human rights tribunal. Accidentally shot the guy running, but you people know that I really want to... Okay, that was me being hit by a tank. I'm doing the dance here, and look at that. I only had the opportunity for a couple of seconds and he still managed to get quite a few shots off on me. This is the next or in 2 missions time, we're gonna take it out, because it'll just put us in a little better standing for when we have to do our next mission. That was a radar dome, that radar, or mobile radar station. It's gonna make our life a lot easier if we take those out very shortly, and I'll show you why. But first off, we'll keep focusing on taking out these towers. Oh, look at that one, didn't actually die all the way. And we're already running low on fuel. Gamers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to the north here. Hey, nice little collection of dudes. Head to the north and pick these fuel drums up, because they're a bit out of the way. If we're running low on fuel down to the south, as you can see we'll probably be for most of this mission, we don't want to be tracking all the way up to the north, so it's probably more efficient to get those ones out of the way now. I don't know what all these guys are doing here, randomly hanging out, but they're shooting at me, so they're going to die for it. Okay, back to the training camps. Cut off the bullet stream a bit early on that one. Oh, lucky thing too, because there's some armor repair there, which we're definitely going to need during this mission. We'll flank him. Good work. I do like using the Hydra rockets. There's quite a cool little story about the Hydra. Have we finished this mission? No, we've missed one down here. Hydra rockets were invented, I'm not sure if the actual Hydra ones, but the idea of firing rockets from a gunship like this started in Vietnam. They had these things called flechets inside the warhead of the rocket, which are these tiny little horseshoe-shaped metal darts that would fly out of the thing and just nail, no pun intended, these nails would nail anyone in the area that was unfortunate enough to be caught in the blast radius. I destroyed another ammo crate. What the fuck's going on? Come on, Jim. Probably less important than fuel and armor, but still very important nonetheless. I don't want to be destroying ammo crates. Let's quickly pick that guy up. Oh, I just copped a rocket to the belly. That's not good at all. I'm still doing okay for ammo. Now our next mission, landing zone. We need to secure the landing zone by picking up this green beret and dropping him into it. So there's our green beret in the jungle. We're finally going to get to see some jungle warfare. I'm going to try and fly over this radar dome and see if I can take it out on the way as well. Looks like I can. You'll notice I'm using Hydras because I'm actually running quite low on guns now. But yeah, Green Berets. Green Berets are basically the best soldiers in the US Army, or the highest trained. Maybe not the best. They probably are the best. They're certainly the highest trained soldiers in the US Army. If you've seen that movie Black Hawk Down, you got two sets of Special Forces soldiers there. You've got the guys with the shaved heads who look very much like military people. They're a lot younger and they're a lot more disciplined, saying yes sir. You know, they look a lot more like a conventional military unit. Then you got the guys like Eric Banner running around with skater helmets, and they're unshaved, they're using customized weaponry. They're the Delta Force guys, so they're much more highly trained. Their training course goes for a lot longer. It's meant to be a lot harder, and that's why they're the best of the best. And we can see this guy with his skateboarder helmet and customized weaponry, we can only assume he was wearing, just captured that tent in absolutely no time. So, now that we have a safe landing zone, we've dropped our guys off, we can see it increased our armor, and we're going to move to the Mobile Radar 1. We've already taken one of those out, and we've already taken out one of the Mobile Radar 2s. The important thing about mobile radars is that they activate what's called danger zones. Danger zones are where the enemies within have significantly more accuracy and a faster rate of fire and more powerful weapons as well. So I'll fly down into this danger zone. You're going to see there are going to be alarm bells that are going to go off, and I'm going to start getting absolutely nailed. Hopefully I don't die doing it for the demonstration, but you're going to see how important it is to take out these radars. There we go. See that? Two Hydra rockets didn't even knock the guy out of the tower because it's a danger zone. So we definitely want to take these things out first. And you can see that's a little trick I managed to pull off. If you run your gun stream over the radar after you shoot the truck, it somehow sympathetically blows it up as well. Let's quickly get some fuel and we'll get right back into it. Okay, so tracking down to the south now, we're going to have a couple more tanks to deal with. I reckon I can do this without rearming. Let's have a go. If I come in from the right angle, let's hope they're not facing me. If the tanks are... Whoa! That was bad. Where the hell did I just go? Too far to the south. Oh! That was not good. Okay, so the tank's already facing in that direction. This one's not. That was the same one. Why the hell would you turn around? You knew where I was. Okay, I've just copped a couple of hits on the nose, but I did manage to take a tank out with only guns. That's a good outcome. We're going to go to the north and take out that tent and the guy with a rocket launcher, because I have a feeling he's going to cause issues. What do you reckon, guys? You reckon I can take this tank out without rearming? I'm going to go for it. Use everything I got. That may have been really stupid. No, he didn't actually cause that much damage, and he's facing to the west, so I'm going to come in from the east. Oh, he shoots, he scores. And as we can see, little gun trick again, trailing it overhead. With 37 rounds of ammunition left, we are going to go and get some ammo. And then we're going to fly ourselves into the training camp. And what are we going to do there? We're going to pick up the comms expert, communications expert, who is wearing what looks to be a cowboy outfit from Back to the Future 3. Glad I was able to reference another one of those movies into here. And we're going to let him establish a wiretap so that we can monitor the drug lord's phone calls, because that apparently works before mobile phones. Now, there's a lot of buildings in this compound that I plan to destroy because it's going to release a lot of green uniformed American hostages. We can rescue them, return them for armor, which is always good, and there's also the occasional hidden fuel drum and ammo crate, and even though it's going to burn up our fuel to do so, there we go, one Hydra takes him out when it's not a dangerous zone. I think it's going to be worth the risk, so let's start just blowing everything up. We're also probably going to see me run out of guns before I run out of rockets and hellfires for the first time. I need to be a little careful because I think there are some guys with rocket launchers in some of these buildings, and I'm kind of just ignoring them so I can go to the next ones. I might not even pick all these guys up right now. I might actually leave them so I can come back when I actually need the armor, so I'll leave a couple of them on the ground. There we go. There's some much needed fuel. There's a not needed tank. If I remember correctly, there's actually an extra life down. There we go, someone shooting at me, another person shooting at me. Jesus! I really should have cleaned the perimeter before I came anywhere near this place. Can't even remember what I was saying now, but yeah, we're going to leave some guys on the ground, we're going to shoot the guys where we're able to. I think I'm just so keen to get these things destroyed before I run out of fuel that I'm risking the safety of my chopper and its crew to get the job done faster. If I remember correctly, you can see those fuel drums just down there. They're surrounded by a sandbag, maybe a stone wall. I think you can actually destroy those walls to potentially reveal some other goodies underneath them as well. Okay, now there's a couple of anti-air turrets to the right from memory, so I'm gonna... Yeah, there's one. I just caught a glimpse of him there. I'm gonna try and take him out before he... Yep. The old 1 Hellfire 2 Hydra combination works pretty well with these. They actually have numeric values on how much damage they all do. Hellfire does 100. Hydras do 25 each. Okay, we'll pick the fuel up. Let's try and destroy it and see if there's anything under here. So yeah, 150 is the health of the tanks and the guns. I actually remember that from about 20 years ago when I used to play this game. Nothing underneath that sandbag fortification. Doesn't mean there won't be anything underneath the other ones. We're finally flying high enough to fly over buildings. Good job, guys. You've actually found your collective lever. Collective lever is, of course, if you've never flown a helicopter before, and who's to say you haven't? But it's pretty bloody expensive and there's a good chance you haven't. So I'm going to quickly explain helicopter aerodynamics while we're getting the shit kicked out of us. Okay, that was not good. Folks, I'm going to quickly grab that armor repair just because I wasn't expecting to get hit that many times, and it's very possible I could die in here, which I don't want to do because you've seen me die in every mission so far. Frankly, it's embarrassing and I wanted to try and go... Oh, that was fuel. I didn't need that fuel. As I'm talking about embarrassing myself, I do something remarkably embarrassing and stupid. Alright, I don't trust myself to find an armor repair back there, so I'm going to go for the one that I know for a fact was hiding up this way. And once again, it's one of the it's an odd-numbered mission, so there is no armor listed on the map. We can see Sheridan tanks though, they are frickin' everywhere. So we're going to have to be very careful of them. Alright, we'll pick this armor repair up. Just wasted a fuel drum, but considering I normally blow a fuel drum up in this mission, I don't think it's going to be too bad. So we'll quickly do our little jinky dancing maneuver back down to the south. And we'll talk about helicopter aerodynamics. So, 3 controls on a helicopter. You've got the cyclic stick, which is the little joystick in front of the pilot. That makes you go forward, back, and turn left, and right. Actually, it's, there we go. That's what the cyclic does, left and right movement like that. You've got the pedals which control the tail. And the tail makes you do that and that. They're the pedals you control with your feet. And then you've got the collective lever, which is on your left-hand side. The collective lever is also called your lift stick. It goes up and down. And it makes the helicopter go up and down. Very complicated stuff. Now, of course, it's not as simple as, you know, turn the thing to go left and right, pull the thing to go up and down. As soon as you turn the lever left, it's going to give you a loss of power and you're going to start to descend, depending on which way your blade is flying. So you're going to need to pull your collective. When you pull your collective, you use more power, which means the tail starts to get thrown out, so you need to use the pedal. And when you use the pedal, that, of course, makes the chopper do something else. So it's a constant dance of using all three controls at the same time, which is incredibly difficult to master at first, but eventually becomes quite second nature to the pilot. Certainly a pilot of military level training would be doing this stuff as an instinct, which he needs to so that he can do things like use the radios, fire the weapon systems, and try not to kill people that are running away by shooting them in the back, like you've seen me do several times already in this Let's Play. But it's a video game, so I feel no guilt. Also, they're terrorists, so even if I did feel guilt, screw 'em. And we've now lost guns before Hellfires and Hydras. Now, there's a tank that I think has an extra life just up here. Die. So, oh, I wanted to save that Hellfire for him. There he is too. So we're going to go at him from the back with 6 Hydras. Hopefully that'll kill him before he has a chance to turn his gun turret, which it didn't because I was too slow. But I think the level of caution I displayed there was well worth it because I was able to pick up this extra life without any problems. Not sure if I mentioned before my friend calling it a free life instead of an extra life. It just seems so stupid. The game even called it an extra life when you destroyed the damn thing. So, here's our communications expert wearing different clothing, and sure enough, he is ready to go to the polls, which is the yellow thing, not the election poll booths, so that he can establish the wiretap. We'll quickly grab 2 more guys so that we can drop them off should we need the armor later on. Now let's see if we can fly him straight to the tower. As you can see, if we fly straight to the tower, we're going to fly over a large tank group. Maybe go to the south slightly, and we'll try and avoid that, because I think it's actually... Nope, we've already entered a danger zone. Oh, okay, you can see that I'm getting absolutely nailed. You can see the old 1 Hellfire 2 Hydra combination didn't kill the tank because he's in a danger zone. And I'm running out of fuel. This is not going well, trendsetters. We're going to head to the north. We're going to pick up those fuel drums from the Green Beret location. Hopefully... No, we can... Okay, we're flying underneath the power lines. That seems like an incredibly large risk to be taking, which you don't need to do. Considering low flying in this game is putting us in range of everything that's trying to kill us, I don't really know why we're choosing to fly so low, but we are. I lost half my armor, but I got a load of 6. I'm not going to drop the guys off just yet. I'm going to quickly drop this communications expert off and go do the next mission. Because we are running out of time quite quickly here as far as fuel requirements goes. There we go. We'll land him off. We'll let him do his thing on the pole. Okay, wiretap's been established. We've lost one of our guys, so we can pick another one up if we need to. But what is our next mission? The tank depot, which, funnily enough, is where all the Sheridan tanks were hanging out. We're going to go past this radar tower and try and take it out on the way, but we can see here... Yeah, we're going to take these tanks out as they prepare for battle and before they become operational, so hopefully most of these tanks aren't actually going to be shooting at us yet. But we'll see how well that actually goes in practice. It'll probably be a case from memory of about half the tanks being able to fire and half of them not. Alright, good. It's quite strange. The radar tower provides a danger zone in certain areas, but not where the radar is actually picking me up. It's possibly there's a radar blind spot directly over that place where I'm being picked up. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on it. But it looks like that was a guard tower at the boundary of the tank depot, so let's... Okay, cool. We can see at least 3 tanks shooting at us now, so we're going to go through, we're going to kill those 3 tanks, and then we're going to shoot the stationary ones. Way to waste a Hellfire and 2 rockets, Jim. That was completely retarded. Okay, guard tower, we'll take him out. And it looks like we can just gun these other tanks open. as soon as I learned how to aim. There we go. Look at that. Oh, we can pick this guy up too. Excellent. Prisoner. So denoted by the dude having to go down on the ladder to pick him up. Okay, there's going to be a couple of guys we can pick up here actually. I think I'll leave them so I can maybe come back and get them later in case I need them. Actually, you know what? There's a lot of American troops. I think we pick up another camp later on, so let's kill them. Ah, trying to retreat to your car, are you? I don't think so. You know, from memory, the first time I played this game, the tanks, Jesus, didn't actually try and attack you until you attacked them. Even the ones that attacked us just then, they were standing fairly stationary until I started to shoot them. Then they'd turn their turret. So I think I'm actually playing a bit of a harder version of the game. The emulated one that I decided to play said it was for America and Europe. I would have played the European one because that's the release we got in Australia. So, Christ only knows what the deal is there. As you can see, our armor's also very low. That's why I'm heading north. I'm going to drop off my load. This game is full of double entendres. And I'm going to see how much armor it gives us. Then I'm going to head off to the next mission, which I think is going to be taking out the next lot of radar installments. And we've already done 2 of them, so we've only got 1 more left to do. That tent is going to be getting mighty crowded, and I can't see an air conditioning unit. And they're in the desert. So screw that. There we go, mobile radar 2. Same as before, 3 radar stations, and this one is due south. Let's see if we're going to run into any opposition on the way down there. 2 tanks, 4 potentially. Let's take out all 4 of them. Let's be thorough in our destruction of the drug lords' armies. There goes the first one. How much armor did that get us? That almost got us full. Unfortunately, he was facing me. That's why I didn't fire a hellfire, because I was empty. Start taking some of these guard towers out so I don't actually... It just helps me remember what I've actually killed and what I haven't yet. Alright, so we've got another tank down here. We're going to have to go the old gun Hydra combination. I've got enough. Take you out first. And there he is. And I see a giant glowing blue. Ugh, I've completely gone dyslexic. A glowing blue appendage. Uh-oh, where the hell am I? Okay, I'm clearly somewhere I'm not supposed to be, and we need fuel. So let's quickly track off this way. We'll grab fuel. We might even grab some more armor as well. Not armor, sorry, ammo. We'll grab a couple of these guys to give us armor potentially. We'll grab the fuel drums. We'll destroy this little thing to see if there's anything underneath it. I'm trying to cut the bullet stream off obviously before it kills whatever is underneath there, because as you've seen a couple of times already, I've disadvantaged myself by taking out a fuel drum or an ammo crate that I otherwise could have used. Okay, we'll take that tower out. The ammo is just down here, and then we're going to go nail the rest of those tanks. They should be easy enough to find just from following the tracks, yeah? Maybe not. Alright, no, this track does lead down to the tank. Okay, cool. So we can see one more tank. Only one defending this guy. Oh, but we've got a couple of these guys. Okay. I have no idea if that incredibly fast stream of gunfire just there was from the tank because he was in a danger zone. Yep, apparently he was. And you can see I just died. That was really unfortunate. Good thing is he's not going to shoot for a few seconds now, so I can take this opportunity to take him out. No, can't even do that. That one hit just took off 120 armor. So that's the problem with danger zones, people. That tank mustn't actually be guarding this. He must just be inconveniently close. Oh my god, are you freaking serious? This is really hard. I'm going to have to hellfire this thing. There we go. That should have taken out the radar zone now, which means the tank shouldn't be in the danger zone anymore. No, he's not. And there we go, we can kill him. Okay, so I've lost one life on every mission so far. At least you know I'm not cheating, right? That's That's got to be good to see that I'm human, I'm fallible, and I can suck at a game. Alright, training headquarters. What are we doing for this one? Destroy the training HQ. The hostile forces receive their orders from the station. Capture 3 field commanders. Alright, so if we're going to be capturing people on this next mission, it means that we're going to have people to drop off for armor. Which, as we've seen before, always a good thing. Let's take out whatever we can on the way there, because looks like the danger zone has dropped and I've actually got the ability to kill these people again. Am I going to run into a tank on the way there? There's a tank there. There is a tank there, people, and for some reason they're the only enemy being listed, even though we've seen AA guns. We've also seen little technical vehicles. Oh, speak of the devil, there's an AA gun right there. Well, why is this a danger zone? I've taken everything out. I'm not sure if that's just a confused bug in the system or what, but no, these guys seem to be dying from an appropriate amount of poundage. So I would say that it's not a danger zone, that was just a mistaken message. How much room have I got? I got room for 2 more, but I need some armor. Hey, there's some armor. You reckon I should just get that one now? Jesus. I have no freaking idea how I just survived that, but I'm not even going to attempt to get that armor crate. How much do I... 40 left. I'm going to drop these guys off. I'm going to come back and try and take out everyone from the back, because it means they're not going to shoot at me until they're dead. Well, they can't shoot once they're dead. It means they're not going to get a chance to shoot me before I can kill them. There we go. That's proper English usage. Okay, how did that sort us? Okay, 600. So it's given us about half our armor back. Now I'm going to try and take out this tank first by shooting everything I have. Ugh, it worked. Even though I just ran empty on Hellfires. And I'm going to try and take this gun out with everything else I have. Okay, so the danger zone's just this one little location down here. Okay, that one gun seems to be in a danger zone on its by itself. No idea why or how. Oh, I need fuel now as well. Ooh, there's fuel right near that guy. Should I risk it, people? Should I have a go? Let's have a go. Okay, that didn't work for shit. That did not work for shit. I got 8 fuel left. Can I get there in time? Let's try it. Oh, that's really inconvenient. That would probably bring us down to 4. I need to make sure I'm going the right way. Yep, 4, so I can have 2 more warnings. There goes 1. Oh! Oh, I cannot believe that just happened. Well, at least I'm back to 1,000 fuel and 1,000 armor. Trendsetters, this is not going well at all. Not going well at all, but I should probably get some ammo. There was some ammo just here, wasn't there? It was on the other side of the, for some reason, invincible gun. No, that was armor repair. It's strange, I thought That didn't work for shit. Oh, I must have destroyed that ammo crate accidentally when I was... Okay, he's dead. I've clearly stopped caring now, because I'm willing to just stand toe-to-toe with this idiot. I do need to be very careful from now on though. Oh, intelligence info. Okay, we've got a password. I don't think we need to remember that. Oh, we've got a new thing on the map now. We're gonna go get that ammo out in the woods, or out in the jungle. I forgot I'm playing Jungle Strike here. Ooh, nuclear reactor. We need to retrieve the nuclear reactor from the weapons storage warehouse. So we'll screw it. We'll rearm. We'll re-repair? Re-armor? Re-repair. Or just repair. We're going to rearm, we're going to repair, and we're going to track down, and we're going to destroy that weapons factory and any tanks we haven't killed on the way. There's only one. And yes, I saw that one off to the left, but screw him. We'll get him on the way back to finish the actual stage. Even though I've only 2 lives left, I'm still confident we can finish this stage, even though I'm playing like absolute crap. I still maintain this is plagued by potential bugs, like that guy being in a danger zone and killing me. That was absolute bullcrap. If there were no radar zones, he shouldn't have been in a danger zone anymore, right? It's not crazy to suggest. Die, Mr. Tank. From memory, there's a couple of anti-aircraft guns inside some of these warehouses as well. Ooh, nuclear symbol. Just like the plutonium crate in Back to the Future 1. I tell you folks, it's a Back to the Future conspiracy. And that was just an armor. I say just an armor repair. It could have come in handy quite a few times in this mission. You know, I think it's actually going to be quite safe just to blast away at whatever I do happen to find inside these warehouses. Oh, plutonium. Let's pick up the plutonium. I've already made my Back to the Future reference, so I won't do it again for this one. What's down here? I saw another little tree. There's an oasis, and hey! No way, we've got another landing zone. I never even knew about that. Replenish the armor I probably don't need. Crash into the tower because I'm flying like an artard. Take the tower out and then continue to hunt for these nuclear reactors. Well, this nuclear reactor, there probably is only one. You can see a little bit of flying around in circles there. Yielded results. Okay, we've got 2 more warehouses. Oi. Managed to knock it over with the belly of my aircraft. Okay, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Really got to make sure I've cleared the areas I'm flying into. That's just bad airmanship. Taking you pricks out. I need fuel again, seriously? Considering what happened last time, I'm not even going to bother trying to kill anything before I pick up what looked to be the last fuel drums in the game. It was unfortunate, but the little graphical screw up of me falling off the screen there is what killed me last time, I think, and it happens when you're in a hurry. Hey, I'm gonna kill these things. Maybe there's fuel drums underneath them, yeah? Yeah? Maybe I'm talking out my ass and I'm actually gonna kill myself for lack of fuel by doing this. Yeah, no, okay, cool. There was absolutely nothing there. That was a complete waste of time and fuel, as is this. Okay, tracking all the way to the south. And here's the weapons warehouse. Let's throw everything we've got at it, and then throw everything we've got at him. And I think if he was guarded more than anything else in this game, I think it's going to be our objective. Prepare for a cutscene. Looking uncannily like one of the barrels from Doom, we have found our nuclear reactor, people. And I actually think that was the warehouse I wasn't shooting. No, it wasn't. This is the other one I was shooting. Let's figure out what's in there. Oh, come on. Gonna need a new co-pilot soon. Face Man is proving to be useless. And look at that. After all that worry about running out of fuel, we found some fuel drums in the crate I was physically shooting at when we got the last low fuel warning. Okay folks, we've finished the missions it looks like. We've completed everything. Return to base when missions are complete. There was one more Sheridan tank though, and they have caused me no end of heartache. So I'm gonna kill him. And we'll pick this guy up too. Let's not leave him in this pit. Come on, fella. Kill this guy, and then we'll get back to it. Where is he? He's north. Due north. Okay. I think I'll approach him from the east. Do you drop anything? No? Ah, cheap bastard. I was hoping against hope that maybe there was an extra life going to be dropped by him, but it turns out not. It's So let's get back, let's finish the mission, and let's see if we have another debriefing. Thanks for watching, team.